I'm back. And look, the sun is trying to shine again. I heard a little bit more on the news about the Disney thing. And I'll be honest, I'm going by what Disney says, not what I hear in the news and not by rumor. Um, Mostly because I see a lot of people take something that is in the news lady's doggy is running away. A lot of people take something that is in the news and run with it. So, let me go by what Disney says. But on NPR, they said that there's going to be reservations. There's not going to be any parade or character interaction. I don't really see what there is going to be. I mean, what's going to happen? What's going on at Disney other than people are all going to go and hang out together and potentially make each other sick? I mean, I don't know. I am not the first person to be cautious. I really am not, but in some things I am, I guess. I don't know. The I'm very adventurous. I like to investigate stuff. I like to be the first person to do stuff sometimes, you know. The I just don't think I need to be the first person at Disney right now. Like I said, they're doing it right. They're setting it for a month after Florida opens. So if there is a spike, they'll see it just from people running around Florida. And then they can be like, never mind. And they have said it's fluid this whole entire time. They have said any dates that they push out are fluid. They can change. So if you are traveling down to Florida and spending all that money to go down to Florida and they decide to not open that day, you're out that money because the airlines are not going to refund you unless they cancel your flight. The hotels are not going to refund you unless they cancel your room. So keep that in mind when you guys travel. I mean, I would love to make some commissions off selling some Disney, but I'm just saying it's going to be a headache. If they decide to change the dates. So hopefully, since it's not pouring down rain anymore, we can keep signal. Oh wow, that building is for sale. That's a nice building too. They remodeled it. Yeah, who wants to buy this building? Can't really see it through the trees, but that building on the corner is for sale. It's a really nice building. It's old. They remodeled it a couple years ago, I think. The paint is relatively new. Looks like they got a basement in there too. It was apartments for a minute. I don't know what it is now. It's entirely empty though. It'd be a nice building to stay in. This is my neighbor in front of me. Not my neighbor, somebody lives in my neighborhood. Nope, not. Theirs is a king cab. So if I have not talked about down through here yet, this is Virginia Highlands, Ponce Highlands. Sweet Auburn barbecue, soul vegetarian, both popular. Usually turn left here. We're going to go straight this time for a little bit. I don't know, I go 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. This is another nice building on the right. Very old. A lot of these buildings down here are old. And this one on the right is an apartment building. Or it could be a condo, who knows. Hey, in case you missed it, another stream is Manuel's Tavern right here on the right is Jimmy Carter has played trivia there. And on the left is the dry cleaners and the laundry that has been on Impractical Jokers. I think it's Impractical Jokers. I wouldn't mind having a Subaru Outback. I'd have to get in it and drive it, though. I've never driven one. I'm eyeballing an SUV. This car was good for driving around town and doing deliveries and stuff, but I don't really do much of that anymore, so I'd like to get back into an SUV. Hey Mike, welcome back. Yeah, I heard on NPR after I stopped, when I was going in between. Did he make it? He made it. Whew, squirrel made it. I saw on NPR when I was going in between the two houses that there wasn't going to be any parades, just, character interaction. You have to make reservations. I'm not sure how that reservation thing is going to go. I'm sure they've got it all worked out, but I'm glad they're finally putting a crosswalk in there. That's crazy. The Vortex on the right is a hamburger place and a bar. They've had the multiple style crazy burgers for a lot longer than anywhere else. Here anyway. Like, you have the burger and then you choose between veggie burger and different things. And then Hattie B's Hot Chicken just moved in over there. I haven't been in there yet. It's always busy. Inman Park. This is Inman Park. When you go back in there, is the neighborhood I was kind of comparing to in Monarch Moment stream. They went to they were in San Jose and they were showing the Victorians, and Inman Park kind of looks like that, except for a lot more trees. We have so many trees, so much vegetation because it's tropical like here, and it just grows so fast. Commentary on shipping. Of the shipping services right now, the only one that has not annoyed me or made me mad is UPS. Honestly. Granted, I have a whole lot of stuff coming UPS this week. But the post office is doing this fun thing lately where they... Oh yeah, no parades and no fireworks, nothing that can gather. Yeah, I think they need to do something for the season pass holders too, because if they start your season pass back up, and that's just wrong. I guess maybe they'll give you a choice or something, I don't know. But yeah, the post office, always what's there. The post office has been doing this fun thing where they don't feel like delivering my package, so they market my house to be a business. My house is not a business. And then it's inaccessible. And then other people are getting their packages marked delivered when they're not. And it's not just my post office. I've been hearing this happening nationwide. I don't know why they do that. I mean, just tell people you're behind and you'll get your package as soon as you can. I mean, yeah, some people are going to be unhappy, but I'm more mad that you lied to me. Just tell me when I can expect my package so I don't sit there and watch for it all day. Don't lie to me. And then tell me it's coming and then mark it that it's undeliverable because I live in a business and there's no access. No. And you know, you can file a complaint, whatever. It doesn't do any good. And then FedEx, my Misfit Market box. I love my Misfit Market, and it's not fair to them, and it's not fair to FedEx, or not fair to me, but somebody's going to have to eat the cost of this box. Basically, my produce box arrived at the FedEx delivery unit that delivers to my house, and it sat there for 2 days. So by the time it got to me, not only was stuff inside not good, because it had been sitting there for 2 days in a hot warehouse. You know, this is Atlanta. Warehouses are not always cool. It sat there for 2 days in the warehouse, and then rode on the truck all day, at least once. I don't know if it was more than once or not. The ice pack inside, you know, it obviously was no longer ice or cold, even remotely cold. It was actually hot to the touch. What was left of it? And I say what was left of it because there was a hole in it and it leaked all over my veggies. My veggies were swimming in chemical. I had to throw the entire box out. I was so not happy. And it's not fair to I mean, yes, Misfit Market did put an ice pack in there with a hole in it. They may not have known. It may have happened when it was already frozen. You know, I'm sure it happened when it was already frozen. But I'm out of box of veggies that I paid for. You know. And then I have to get more veggies because I don't have any veggies. But hopefully all this stuff will get straightened out soon. It was nice. Things started moving again. That's a big tree. Packages start moving again after the holiday. I always forget that they killed this road, that they took out the lane. Very sleepy today. Oh, those are pretty flowers. Glad they came through, and I don't know if it could have been a resident that just took it upon themselves to plant flowers back in the boxes. Could have been the city, who knows? We'll find out. I like how they put a sign that says "Thank you for staying home" on the side of the road. Silliness. That arrow. They painted or got new. They're not green anymore. They're blue now. This is what happens when I go outside after having been inside for like a week. If we take a left here, that road will take us back up to the street that we went out on Ponce in downtown Decatur. Where they have all the school buses at the school. That's pretty. I like the paint on that car, on the SUV, the one behind the railroad tracks. Is that a Tesla? No, that's not a Tesla. It's got a front grille. I love that color. Mazda. I like that color. That's pretty. Yeah, I doubt they'll lower the prices. Too many people are going to be like, "Ooh, look at me, I'm at Disney." All the streamers are going to flock there. It's still kind of, the whole thing is still kind of surreal. The whole COVID thing, the whole virus thing. It's still surreal to me. It doesn't feel like it's over either. I don't know. I need to be more upbeat today. I'm sleepy. I have thoughts going on with the current events. Not upbeat today. This whole streaming as much as possible over the next month is a good thing. Too much media. We'll be streaming again tomorrow because I have run out of time for today. So the thing that I usually just do today, I might have to come out tomorrow and do. Not a good time. We're gonna go to the post office. Maybe that. We'll go to the post office on Sunday. There'll be too many people at the post office today. The car dealership up on the right on the other corner, and their lot is packed. They don't have any cars. And I know that people are thinking that cars are going to get cheap because nobody's going to be out buying them. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think there's going to be a shortage of used cars. It's almost always full, and it's not now. He works for a dealership, and they're having to pull extra hours to get some cars to get some cars built to sell. Because they're short of cars too. I mean, yeah, you would think that. Aw, red hound with limp, lost doggy. And you would think that cars would be cheap, that nobody would be buying right now, but it's kind of the opposite because everybody's getting the money from the unemployment and all that stuff. They're getting it all at once. And nobody's been working to build cars for sale. Their lot is a lot more empty than it usually is too. Plus, you're also going to have people who couldn't afford the payments on their cars, and they have to downsize to a better used car, a cheaper used car. Stuff like that. Yeah, floods here all the time too when it rains. That will never change. Waffle House is still closing. I never thought I would see Waffle House closing. Keeping weird hours. Oh, wow, they've completely gutted that building. You know, I said I wasn't going to go to the post office, and here I am going to the post office. Is there parking in there? Nope. Let's go down here and park. FedEx truck over there doing something, sleeping, maybe. I don't know. Taking his dinner break. Okay, guys, let's look at C. I am going to end the stream now. I'm going to go in the post office and then head home. So everybody be well. Y'all be well.